Hey, thanks to you, Slim Beaumont's staying right where it's supposed to be, in a cell.
You check in on those folks? Irma, the preacher, Remus?
Irma and Remus left town under the movement's protection. Jeremiah, he's still there, still preaching. You did good. Oh, Roxy sends her best. Says you owe her a letter. You two corresponding?
That's my cue to split. I'll catch you on the other side of the boat.
The arrest and subsequent conviction of Sheriff Walter Beaumont exploded from a story of small-town corruption to national news. You see, Beaumont named names. He implicated over a dozen co-conspirators in the Sinclair Parish Sheriff's Department. He identified members of the white supremacist Southern Union. Some of those men belonged to the Louisiana political machine. Now, for his part, Beaumont accepted a sentence of 15 years in prison. He served 12, most of it in solitary confinement for his own safety. He was shot and killed in 1989 in the driveway of his home. There were no suspects, and no one was ever charged.
Let me know if you need anything else, shall we?
Pearlie used to put these under our beds. Thought they keep us safe.
Fear drives people to seek out all manner of protection. God, the invisibles, the Loa. But sometimes, that is not enough.
No weapon formed against us shall prosper, right?
Not with a 45 in my hand. The white government says we don't have a right to arm ourselves, that we can't be trusted. But the folks around here, all they looking for is a little peace of mind. There are stashes of guns hidden in this city. I need you to steal them.
You sure this about the Hollow? I don't need you starting a revolution, fucking everything up.
When you out there running around killing all those crackers, what do you think people will see? I'll tell you what they see. A crazy nigga. A nigga part of a savage whole that needs to be exterminated.
Well, I don't give a shit one way or another. They can come after me.
And what happens when you're not around and another black man or woman is, huh? We all the same to them. Don't you think the people of this neighborhood, the mechanic, the housewife, have a right to defend themselves?
History tells me that giving you more guns might be unhealthy for me.
It's not like that. Not anymore. I'll see to it they get in the hands of the right people.
I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you benefit as well.
Don't push me, Cassandra.
You know, at some point you're gonna have to trust me.
Maybe. We ain't there yet.
I lived it most of my life and never met one. He lived down in the bayou. Balls ran me down.
Reports of a hit and run in Barclay Mills. Area units, please respond.
Huh? Mind your manners and step it.
Life's short. Yours is about to get short.
I'll see.
We need help. We've got reports of a hit and run in Barclay Mills. Area units, please respond.
My children were raised, you know they suddenly rise. They started slow long ago, head to toe, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I've been in this town so long to the city. I'm fit with the stuff to ride in the road, and sunny down snuff. I'm alright by the heroes and
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Baju.
How about sending some new wheels to Delray Hollow?
Aye, I'll get around to you right away.
That's a big help.
Hey there, Lincoln. It's good to have you here. The holler gets stronger with every gun you bring. Don't doubt that.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're Emmanuel.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bears, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, Fred? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
What does a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, Fred. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
Maybe you'd be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here. Leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back.
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't either.
You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork. It's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
Hello there.
Look who it is. Good to see you up and breathing, Connie.
Fuck, man. He got kind of crazy when you was taking over the warehouse in River Row, but I got out all right.
Heard you know something about the Barclay train yard.
Yep. This is more independent-like between the two of us. That friend of yours in the nice tan suit figured you need eyes and ears on Pete Santini's shipping operation.
What's Santini up to?
He's the protection man here in Barclay. You want to see whatever you put on a train end up where it's supposed to be? You gotta pay Pete's people.
Sounds kind of small time for one of Marcano's outfits.
Give the man a prize. Ever wonder why this city's got so many guns? Marcano and Enzo got Santini running them. You bust up them deals and you put the hurt on Pete's business.
All right. I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Be seeing you.
You know the drill. Lean on Santini's people, what they got to say.
You're not what I expected. This was a mistake. I don't want any trouble.
Someone told me you work at the dump, that you might have information for me. Now, your name's Maria, right?
Mm-hmm. Maria Bava. I've only been at the dump a couple of months. Accounts receivable. I know. Glamorous. Paul Simmons runs the place. Everybody calls him Puppy, though. You've got to stop him.
Stop him from doing what?
Dumping waste in the bay, extorting drivers from other garbage companies, but that's...
That's not the worst thing they're doing, is it?
Mister, they're killing people. Puppy, Mr. Simmons doesn't know how to keep his boys down on the phone, but he was arguing with one of the cleaners, kept saying how they'd been paid to get rid of somebody.
You know when these cleaners will be around?
No, but some of the other guys who work for the dump might.
I'll chase down information on these cleaners, along with the rest of the dump's business. It's gonna be all right, Maria. You did the right thing.
Some of Mr. Simmons' people might know more about the illegal dumping and the bodies.
see what I see? I'm on to you, buddy.
Follow my lead, boys. I spotted him. Open up, bitch. You about to get fucked.
Got you now, dipshit!
I'll take care of this. Settle down. I'll put you down. Hit him with a Molotov. Blow it up. You ain't that live, dipshit. Give me a hand now.
We getting shot up!
Tell me everything about Santini's smuggling racket.
Mr. Santini's been doing some small-time gun sales. I know where he's been stashing the money.
That's a big help. Thanks.
Please be advised, we've got a report of a homicide at Barclay Mills. Any available units, please respond. On scene, officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
That fucker can't. Dad is home, cocksucker!
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrols.
Hit him from the other side! That had to fucking hurt! Killed one of our boys! Getting behind something!
Too late to run now? Hunker down.
400 so-called women's liberation activists protested the recent Miss America pageant in Atlantic City. Claiming the pageant exploits women, protesters unfurled a large banner emblazoned with the words, "Women's Liberation." They then threw curlers, girdles, and bras into a trash can and burned them, calling them instruments of female torture.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder Lou's money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance.
Really?
Shrimp. What you call me?
I have a subscription.
You don't wear continental clothes or
What are
Stetson
you
hats.
doing, huh?
I'll tell you one doggone thing. It makes me feel good to know one thing. I know I'm
Have an opinion, baby.
all right, Mama.
For me.
The name's Lenny Davis. I work in the city clerk's office, and your friend said you could help with this guy blackmailing me.
What kind of juice makes you someone worth blackmailing?
My office approves new projects under development. I fucked up, cheated on my wife, and this guy Jimmy Kavar filmed it. Come to find out, the guy worked for Kavar too.
And now he owns you.
He's forcing me to rubber stamp phony building projects and cash the checks for his company, Kavar Construction. Probably seen the signs over where they're building the new city hall. Thing is, Kavar doesn't really come around unless there's a problem.
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at causing people problems.
Some of his men hang out around downtown. Look, I ain't a bad guy. I just made a mistake is all.
Keep your head down, Lenny. I'll pay Kavar's men a visit. See what they know.
Kavar's people will know more about what he's doing than I will. Did anyone follow you?
You can't tell me this city doesn't feel less safe. And it's not just the mugging and the dope pushing.
Gotcha now, dipshit. That's a grenade.
Like the taste of my shit? Fuck, I'm out.
Let's go.
That felt real good.
How you like that? We got us a gunfight! I'm empty!
You the reporter?
Harold Cawley, the Tattler. I'm covering D'Orazio's little corruption racket.
Can't imagine it's good for your health, naming names in the Marcano organization.
Didn't you hear? Even cigarette smoke will kill you. So here's what I know. We've got city officials taking bribes, blackmail, juicy stuff. At the center of it all is a fellow named Frankie Bernard. The problem is, I don't know where he operates.
Might make it kind of hard to find him.
Ah, but the thing is, I hear Mr. Bernard uses debt drops. Spots where his people leave bribes for officials to pick up. And I just happen to know where they are. I also understand Frankie keeps a sweet blackmail stash of every dirty deal he's done.
I'll see if I can't get one of those couriers to give up the location for your mystery man and his little blackmail stash.
The people working for Bernard are just as secretive as he is. You might have to find some way to get them to talk. I've only been able to dig up one known photo of Bernard's boss, Tony DeRazio. The guy's half recluse.
Asshole.
You're not supposed to be back.
Look what the cat drug is!
You're gonna tell me what you know about Frankie Bernard?
Mr. Bernard has some bagmen making drops. All I know is the kind of car they're driving.
You answer to me.
Throw in a Molotov!
Let's keep it friendly, buddy.
Get ready! We got a problem! What guy's coming for? I gotta reload! God fucking wait! Light him up with the Molotov! Warming him up! Gonna beat on him from the side!
You're gonna tell me what you know about Frankie Bernard?
The boss is running things out of the Imperial Bath Hell Spa.
Got your attention now?
He's keeping the politicians in line with dirty pictures he got stashed there.
You answer to me.
And that fucking wait. Barbecue that bastard! Fire coming down! Running for cover!
Famous four-star French restaurant and a popular cocktail lounge where the views will take your breath away. Hollywood celebrities, European royalty, and discerning travelers of all stripes love its elegant style and its attentive staff. Live like a king. Stay at the Royal Hotel, located in beautiful downtown New Bordeaux.
Hot today, huh? Yep, and I am all pooped out. You know what I do when I'm pooped? Take a nap in the old hammock? No, open one of these. A Swift Cola.
Get that stupid son of a bitch!
So fucking done. WNBX 790, non
walking. Only reason I'm walking this route is because my car's in the shop again.
We got nothing for you. Last warning, boy. Waste of fucking time.
Huh? Hey, there's no getting away, boy. Hey! Hey! Over here!
Oh, yeah! Grab cover!
Oh, shit!
Sure, keep your head down!
Pardon me.
Hey! Miss me, y'all?
Oh, he's got a gun!
I ain't going out like that. Grabbing some... Lost another one. Cocksucker! Back in the day, you know, enough to order a drink, talk to a pretty girl, maybe cuss out somebody that needed cussing out.
Just figured something new would come up in its place.
Not cool.
Nothing did, though. But I think something's gotta break soon for the white working folks in this town. You can't tell me it's...
Going the wrong place, boy.
Useless fuck.
I find you.
Ready!
Done me some goddamn
Sweet Jesus, please. Oh, Jesus. Sweet Jesus, please.
Coming through.
Careful, dickweed.
What's your problem? Look someplace else, boy.
This is not your bedroom, asshole.
Suspicious, dodging cowardice that's offensive to me.
Hello? There's a massive trouble here. Please, help! Any available units, report to the hit and run downtown. Response requested.
Grab cover!
This is the way you die!
That felt real good.
Get out of here!
Hands on the dashboard, motherfucker.
What the hell is happening here?
Kavar Construction. Tell me about it.
I can't tell you shit about fucking dead! Christ!
Dear listener, this is your good friend Remy Duval.
Folks don't even tell me the fucking time, I swear!
Spill, let's go.
620.
Repeat, pursuit is
I can't tell you shit about fucking crap. Look at me! Who the fuck's gonna tell me anything?
Tell me what you fucking know.
Fine!
You all need to get down here right away. All units be advised. Report of a hit-and-run incident in the French Ward. Response requested.
You try and warn anybody, I'll find you.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Get the cops down here right quick. Any available units, reports of a hit run downtown. Response requested.
Just saying. Whatever, pal.
You're killing him! The fucking captain! Cocksucker! Taking my shot! Spotted him! Come on! Go! No fucking way! Yeah! I don't fucking miss! I'm empty! Don't you know you're dead? I'll send you take him out!
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Oh, my fault.
I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells alright to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's got to be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
We gotta force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
Hey, over here. So you the scary motherfucker who gon' deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to bring us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in the cell upstate around Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, he even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Junior's boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk.
Shit's closed. Beat it.
Fuck that! There, make a hole! This is where you die! Grenade! Move your asses! Grenade! Shit! Follow me, boys! Tough now, are you? Fucking